Okay, so here's the question is, will the court appoint someone to act as my executor or my personal representative? We use those terms interchangeably. Um, Basically, the answer is yes, but. Um, so, in order for the court to appoint someone to manage your estate, um, to go through the probate process of gathering your assets, paying off creditors and other costs associated with um, your estate, transferring assets from a dead person to a living person, and then distributing everything to the remaining people who should inherit, either under your will or pursuant to the statutory scheme that is called intestacy or intestate succession. Um, in order for the court to appoint someone to do those things, someone has to bring a probate petition to open your probate estate. Now, that could easily be a family member, a friend, and they can say to the court, we don't want to do this. Will you appoint the public administrator? And we have a public administrator in Davidson County who will often handle things like this where there is no one available, or the people who might be available either don't really want to do it or aren't qualified for some reason. Um, and so the court generally, now, if you are asking the court to appoint the public administrator, it's a good idea to contact them first yourself and say, hey, do you have room for this case? Um, if they do, that's great. If they don't, now in Davidson County, if you are trying to open probate, you should have an attorney. It's very difficult to handle probate by yourself because it has so many moving pieces. So you should ask your attorney, is there someone that you would recommend or someone that who could handle this? Because we don't want to, we can't, whatever the situation might be. And so ask your attorney if they have someone. I know that we have a few people that we will say, call Molly. I know that Molly Locker with Sunny Care Services will provide services as a personal representative. Other professionals will handle things like this. And so if you can't or don't want to be the personal representative of your estate or your loved one's estate, talk to your attorney, talk through your options before you just show up in court and ask for the public administrator. So that is the yes, but you're also going to want to talk to your attorney about, what could be other options that we have. Does this case really need to go through probate? Is there, maybe we could do a small estate. Maybe there are other tools we could use that would allow us to access these assets to transfer them. So those are all things that you'll want to talk through with your attorney. If you don't have to go through probate, that can be a lot easier, but sometimes it's harder if you're trying to pull all of these pieces together just to avoid probate, when ultimately going through probate could make the process a lot smoother. So that's really something to explore with your attorney.